I'm gonna be playing Mount&Blade Warband. It's pretty loud, so I'm just gonna turn it up to there. And I'm just gonna do Let's Play. Probably rage quit halfway through, but you know what, I won't. Alright, so welcome, adventurer, to Mount&Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember that in the traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility. That does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play as a female character, or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners have attained all the same goals, and in fact may have the much more interesting, if more challenging, early game. Select your character's gender. You were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was. I'm gonna say he was a hunter. You were the son of a family who lived off in the woods, doing whatever they needed to make ends meet. Hunting, woodcutting, making arrows, even a spot of poaching whenever things got tight. Winter is never a good time for your family, as the cold took animals and people alike, but you always lived to see another dawn, though your brothers and sisters might not be so fortunate. You started to learn about the world almost as early as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as I'm gonna be say shop assistant. As a boy going out of your childhood, you appreciated to a wealthy merchant. Oh, when we restart that. As a boy growing out of childhood, you apprenticed to a wealthy merchant, picking up the trade over years of working shops and driving caravans. You soon became adept at the art of buying low and selling high, and leaving the customer thinking they've got the better deal. Then, as a young adult, life changed, as it always does. You became, I'm going to say, squire. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. When you were named squire to a noble at court, you practiced long hours with weapons, learning how to deal out hard knocks and how to take them too. You were instructed in your obligations to your lord, and at the end of duties to those who might one day be your vassals. But in addition to learning the chivalric ideal, you also learned the less uplifting side, old warrior stories of ruthless power, politics, of betrayals, and usurpations, I think, of men who used guile as well as valor to achieve their aims. But soon everything changed, and you started to take out on your own as an adventurer. What made you decide this decision was personal revenge, the loss of a loved one, wanderlust, being forced out of your home, lust for money and power. Only you knew exactly what caused you to give up on your old life and become an adventurer. To everyone else, it was clear that you were now motivated solely by personal gain. You wanted to be rich, powerful, respected, feared, and you want to be the one whom others hurry to obey. You want people to know your name and tremble whenever it is spoken. You want everything, and you won't stop until and you won't let anyone stop from you having it. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. I'm gonna quit without saving, because fuck that. Intelligence is gonna be my dumb stat. I'm gonna have strength, agility, and charisma. I'll put 1 into intelligence, because I want more skill points, of course. And I'm gonna want looting. I'm gonna want prisoner management, trade. I want inventory management, and I want some shield up in here. I like archery. One-handed weapons. Alright, so my name shall be some dude. Dude. So, let's strike out on an adventure. Oh, wait, no, we gotta customize character. Age. Ha, no thanks. I'm going with this, this, and this. Alright, you hear about Caloridia, a torn land between rival kingdoms battling each other for supremacy, a haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, and glory in this land which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities. You believe you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally you hold the key to your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Word and its kingdoms, you take a ship to Saragoth in the kingdom of the Nords. You took passage to a trading longship carrying words from the furthest reaches of the north to be bartered for linen and wool. It sailed early in the season, but the master reckoned that the risks of drifting ice and later winter storms could be justified by arriving ahead of the sea raiders, who by April would be sailing froth from the island's lairs to ravage Caldeward's coast. It was some relief when your ship came in sight of the delta of the Veal and Buluk rivers, or however you spell them, and in short while later rode past tidal flats and coastal marshes in the city of Saragoth, home of the sea raiders, distant kinsmen, and the Nordic lords, who a few generations ago had carved themselves kingdom in this rich but troubled land. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn in Saragoth and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. Let me restart that. However, you are awakened before you are awake. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out onto the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear a sound. You hear a sound that stands the hairs on your neck on end. Bleh. The rasp of the blade sliding from its scabbard. Alright, bring it, bitch. Bam. Missed. Oh, take that, nigger. Oh, got you in the balls. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? Ha, cut your balls. Bitch. Oh. Is there a crouch button? Alright, bring it, nigger. Oh, wait, that's a good guy. Oh, crap, I didn't read that. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands you by the door for a while, and blah, blah. Talk. Now, let me explain my proposition. We've always had bargains in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town looking for unweary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers. Fewer men to keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls, who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know why my brother was thinking. A lad from a prominent house, out alone in the after dark in times like these. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here, and I didn't know how bad things have become. He had no such excuse, but his family. So what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either. And I can't have that. No doubt the gang will soon send word about the ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with the blade, and more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly, or so you wouldn't be coming to Ward to seek your fortune. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair, teach them a lesson that they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? I think I'm interested. You won't be able to do this by yourself, though. If you try to take down the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted. I'll warrant. You'll first want to round up a group of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work. That's more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. They'll follow if you pay. So take this purse of 100 dinars. In Consider it an advance on your reward. Go round up the villagers, and use the money to hire some help. I'll reckon that you need at least 5 men to take on these bandits. Very good, sir. I'll go collect some men from around the villages. Good. You can find me again in the tavern here in Saragoth. After you've got your group together, then we will speak about what we do next. Blah, blah, blah. Let's get out of here. Alright, so we've got some time to play before. Maybe get in a bit of fighting. No, don't go over there, fucking retard. I guess you can go over here. I'd go over here anyway. Recruit some villagers. Give me some shit. Oh, 5 already? Hell yes. 100, 81, 81, 81. That's too much. I'll buy some of this. Alright, and then I gotta go over here. I think we should fight them. Alright, we're almost here. We're in town. Let's recruit some volunteers. Oh, only one? What the fuck? 94. 283, what the hell? This is outrageous. Bucket of ale. Can't buy that either. I have no money, I'm poor. What the hell do you take me for, a nobleman? Fucking retards. Let's go here. 6.3, that's not too bad. No raiders. I'm liking that. Oh, shit. Alright, so it's only one. That's good. I didn't want to get caught. Give me 4. Not bad. I'll take it. And now we just gotta hope that we get back to Saragoth without running into them again. Oh shit, I gotta camp. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll be able to make it there. Almost. Almost. You know, this has been the luckiest I've ever been. I've played this a few times before, and oh, there you are. Splendid work. You have hired enough men to take on the bandits. Now, travelers entering Travelers entering Saragoth have told us that there is a small group of robbers lurking on the outsides of town. I suspect that they are all from the same band, the one that my brother took. Hunt them down and defeat them, and make their disclose the location of the lair. Very well. I shall hunt for the bandits. I think I'm gonna enter the. Oh, fuck me. There they are. They're right there. I'm gonna camp. Enter the arena. I'm just gonna do this really quick before I end it, because I just wanna join, kill a couple people. Oh, I got swordsman this time. Last time I got polearm. I wouldn't mind having a shield though. Fuck me. Aw, you shithead. Oh, what a douchebag. See, I had a polearm last time, and I did pretty good with that. Fucking mouse. Alright, yeah, so I'm just gonna... Alright, so... Yeah, that went pretty well. Better than the rest of my playthroughs of this first part of this game. This is about as far as I got before I started rage quitting, because every time a band of 14 like sea raiders or something like that would just come out of nowhere when I was all by myself and kill me over and over and over again, and it really pissed me off. So that went pretty well. Like, comment, and subscribe to join the Gamer Nation. See you next video.